You hear this? I'm coming. Oh, what? Right, guys, we're going to feed these ewes and lambs because they're eating the meal in this shade, and I'll explain to you what we're going to be doing today. Come on. Hip, hip. Shake that meal. Hup, hup, hup. Come on. Here, ship, ship, ship. You see how easy that was? At the start of the week, I got a phone call from John to say that the sheep were needing dosed and he was going to come up. So ahead of him, I came up, and the plan was to use some meal and get them in, get them feeding in here, lock them in, and when he came up, I was to catch the 4 ewes, turn them up, hold them, and he was going to drench them, you know, like oral whatever medicine. So I start catching them, and I'm telling you folks, them animals are strong. So there's one not done. So here's the plan. Sheepy's going to come up here. He's going to have to come in here. The reason he's going to have to come in this way here is because you see that big sheet of tin in the background? It's going to be here. It's going to be 2 feet out from that. And the idea is the sheep are going to come up in here, in behind the sheet of tin and against this, and they'll pack in 3 to 4 deep. So if we get 4 in the first time and 2 3s in the second time, that'll be 10. That'll be the sweet spot for the amount of land I have. Look guys, you didn't think I was a DeWalt representative, but I'm not. Excluding this, the reason I have them 3 is because I bought the drill and I have the batteries. Right, 2 foot. The tin's going to come to the inside of this. The whole idea is that this here will swivel. And whenever they go out, after I feed them a couple of times, they'll have to go down the chute and out that way. That's starting to split. I don't want to put this here up through the roof. That'll be nasty. I need this. I was going to have to cut that piece off anyway. Now the gate's level. Should have brought the crowbar down. So got this started a bit easier. Let me tell you why I'm putting these in. Have you ever tried to hold on to a sheep? They are strong. It's like holding on to a bulldozer. I had the 4 of them in here and we really struggled. Well, I did. With a proper setup, you supposedly be able to do a whole lot more. Double check. Meter. Oh, I've got this. 26 inches. Close enough. You take out the width of the tin, it's an inch. More than an inch out. The gate's now facing open for the sheep to go in. It'll then have to be, this will go across here. Whenever it's closed, yeah, I have to keep it independent. I have to put a separate one in here. That won't keep out easy. Right, had to do a wee bit of problem solving. That wasn't going to work over there, so now I'm going to put one in here. And what do you see? Slide it down. It's neat there now, but it'll fit. Because if I had left that in, it made the gap too small and the sheep probably wouldn't want it to come in. So cut the middle out. All it is looking like a barrier. Well, it still is a barrier, but it's not as strong a barrier. It'll all only take about 10 or 15 hits before they start to split. So they can. The intention is to cut these bad boys down. If they had started to split, I could have just cut them off and done again. I'm checking because I messed up the blade the last time whenever I was building this sheep shelter. So right, here goes. What? It's not long enough. It's like that much in it. Right, let's see how this works. It should go right up, around. Stage 1 complete. Let me show you what this is for. The tin will go inside this, and then whenever it's tapped back, and clamped, look, nothing will hurt itself. Nothing will hurt itself on it. Did you notice that my other hammer is yellow? So is my ladder. 4 foot. That'll work. Come a bit easier than I thought. Guess where I'm moving this? Do you know yet? 2.4, 1.2. Because it was in the wrong place. Imagine that. It'll do for now. For those that have watched my video where I talk about my home heating system, my wood burning stove, I use this to fill the trailer and 2 batteries, 2 4-amp-hour batteries. 90% of the time I can get a week's burning out of 2 batteries. Good stuff, have to say. You just have to watch out for the screws. Well, you could actually get away with hitting the screw 3 or 4 times. So as long as you're gentle on it, just feel it, see the sparks and stop. If you bog it into it, you'll break the teeth off the saw. I'll leave a link in the description for one of these yokes if you're interested. P.S. The batteries are the dear part. Do alright, boss. One end I have the truck holding that up, and the other end I have the crowbar holding it up. I'm using these wee tack screws, the star head end. Let's see how they hold. Aye, sounds too good to be true, doesn't it? That was easy, that was easy. This is a fluke. One-handed. Too easy. I got a wee bit overexcited there. But you see for why. This here is meant to be inside this. Too easy. Come back to bite me. Too easy. I have a new bit on this too. A new head. Which helps. Yeah. It's that easy, we'll do it twice. Yeah, it's not as easy this time, is it? Forgot to bang this down flush. There's always something. Right, I need to go and get screws to tie that in. A whole pile of screws to tie that in. Thanks, Roger. Need a new one there, screw. Hey, ship. Come on. Right, let me quickly show you what this is about. The sheep will come in here. This will be cordoned off. It doesn't matter. But the sheep will come in here. Whenever they're in, we close it over. We put a small bit of mesh that I'm going to make for across here. And another one that'll go from here into the corner. It can't come out. The sheep will come up, funnel in here, get trapped here. Not a headlock, but something like it. Better be quick, they're coming. And whenever I push in the last one, I close that across. That means easy working of the sheep. Because 2 hours today, plus an hour videoing, 3 hours done today. John, if you're watching, it's going to make life a whole lot easier for us. And I didn't sweat once within the 3 hours. Hey, ship. Come on. You. The tin was donated, the screws were donated. Them posts were repurposed from the old original sheep pen to get the flock number. And them tack screws, I found them in the garage, so we'll call them as donated too. The pallet cost £1.50. Cheaper than chips, especially nowadays. Do you ever go and buy a chip? Not cheap. Peat rewards the brave. It's actually a strategy that'll make life easier for me in the long run. Come on, Chip. Come on. Come on. Hey, Chip. I'm the shepherd, Pete the shepherd. Come on. She's cautious because her lambs are a bit younger. Right, this is what I'm going to do now. Go back. Close this in. Sheep are in. We'll let them eat. We don't want to rush them. Go on. Go on. Back up then. Through the week, I'm going to make up this cage, and then we'll be into well, here. A couple of hours will do it. I already have the materials at home. We see this here. Hey, Ship. Come on. Hey, Ship. We see they know where to go. Go on. Go on, Mum. She's definitely the leader. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Now I'm going to demonstrate my new chute. So, we'll leave this open. We can either go in here, which was the original plan. Nothing can get out. Younger ones can actually get out under at the minute. So, I put it in like this, into the corner. We'll actually just do it like this. Go on, guys. Go on. You get my point. We close them in here. Now I'm putting a whole pile in there. You don't need to have them all in there. But I struggled the first time. Look at that there. Not even moving. Go on, Ship. Go on, Ship. Hup. Ship. The box iron was out of an old log rack that I made, and this sheet of mesh was what was left from making the Joel salad and chicken tractor, which is still a work in progress, but we will get there, one project at a time. I've got one feed left before I have to buy more, which I don't want to do. I might have to buy a bit of meal so that I can get the vinegar. That is real handy. Let me know what you think of the sheep chute. Till the next time, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the field.